It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Lots of sports today.
Oh, that's right. Big sports day.
Yep. And here's
How'd them rabbits do?
Here's Tom Griswold.
Oh, big news.
Oh, is that right?
Ears up, baby.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. The march continues.
Now explain what you're talking about, please.
The San Diego.
San Diego.
South Dakota. Will you shut up? I make a mistake every now and then. If you roll your eyes, I'm going to slap them right out of your head.
Did I say anything?
Yeah. What do you... I see you when you go like this.
You know, your disinterest is a lot like jazz. It's sometimes about the things you don't say.
Yeah. And I wasn't going to say anything about you and I being here alone and you farting earlier.
Oh.
Audibly. But I will give him this.
It was bromant?
It was a bromant, and it was such a gentlemanly fart.
Really?
Rip on Pop?
Yeah, I mean, he's here shuffling papers, and he turns, and you hear...
That is
and I go,
exaggeration. It was much more gentlemanly.
Did you just fart? And he goes, yeah. And then he's just...
Back to work.
Anyway, South Dakota State advances. Jackrabbits beating North Dakota State, the Bisons, last night.
And we have developed an interest in these teams because...
Jackrabbits is a cool name.
Yeah, we were talking about cool names for various athletic teams, and that's a cool one.
And Wright State, the Raiders, also advance. And
really?
I like them because they're in Fairborn, Ohio, and I used to live there. So, more or less.
Coming up, we have some interesting sporting news out of Ohio also.
Ooh. How about that?
Involving
both automatic bids, the NCAA.
Weightlifting. And the actual tournament just around the corner.
Yes.
And we will have our special Bob and Tom Bracket Challenge. $1 million at stake. Find out what I'm talking about by going to the Bob and Tom website, bobandtom.com/bracket. Yes, sir.
Do you remember how much money was bet on the Super Bowl? Wasn't it in the billions? Something like that. I don't remember the number,
but I'm sure it was quite.
Can you imagine how much money is going to be bet in March Madness legally?
Wow.
Whew.
Yeah, that's a good question.
There's so many games.
Will that be, because of that, will it be larger than that of the Super Bowl?
You know, as I understand it, and I'm not, believe it or not, I don't participate until I'm compensated by one of these fabulous betting companies, and I'm ready to roll, by the way, people. Let me know. But you can sit on your couch and get the app out and bet if, say, Josh is at the free throw line. Is he going to make both free throws? I bet yes.
Yeah, same-game parlays are fun.
Same game. And right there, you win a couple bucks. Boom, boom, boom.
You mean the live betting option.
Wait a minute, you're missing
the live betting's great.
Yeah. You're telling me you would bet Josh would get 2 free throws?
Oh, there's a chance.
Really? Is that?
I've told you many times, I can shoot the rock. And so can Josh.
Can Josh shoot the rock?
I bet he can.
If I know anything about Josh, he's great at fundamentals. He's got a great shot.
There you go.
Oh, well.
That's about all I could do when it came to basketball.
Yeah.
Just stand there and shoot.
We used to have a hoop out here in the parking lot. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe you got a little chicken. Thought we were going to... Tom and I played basketball against each other one time.
Yeah.
And he tried to kill me.
Oh.
He purposely fouled me as I was driving to the bucket. True or not?
I don't recall any of this.
It's absolutely true. Fouled me so hard, I hit the ground so hard that the crowd went, ooh.
Oh, my God.
On it. That absolutely happened.
Was this the time we were doing it with donkeys?
Yep. No,
this
not
was
the donkeys.
an arena. I remember
NBA
this.
arena.
Yep.
He gets aggressive when he plays basketball. When me and my buddy Jared Scott were 8, we were playing basketball in the driveway, and he kicked our ass. And afterwards, Jared goes, "Your dad's like Allen Iverson out there."
Tom, America wants it. It needs it. It's time for you to say it.
It's sexy time.
Right.
Ace really can't. He gags when you do that.
It is creepy with a capital K.
Wait a minute. Hold it. Now you're doing comedy. Welcome to the show.
Well, I'll tell you what. We have Allie Breen joining us. Where are you, Allie?
I'm in Florida. I'm at my friend's ranch in Florida.
Nice. Of course you are.
Yeah.
This is becoming sort of the Where's Waldo
I
of
know.
segments. Allie, before we get to your segment, which is, of course, called Sexy Time, we have a couple things we have to get to first. One of them is a professional comedy.
Man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
What do you call a pineapple that plays the trumpet?
What do you call a pineapple that plays the trumpet?
Tutti Frutti.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Oh, Rudy.
Oh, Rudy, yeah.
That's it?
That was it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, nothing from Alsy, nothing from Allie. I gave it a nice hearty laugh. I thought that was very funny.
Stunned.
Now,
I gave it a head shake.
what have you got in the world of sexy time?
Dear Allie, I have been with my boyfriend for 2 years, and after drinking a lot at night, twice, he has wet the bed.
Oh, no.
The first time, he was super apologetic and embarrassed about it. But this last time, he just kind of laughed it off, got ready for work, and expected me to clean it up.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Get to it.
I told him I wasn't his mom, and basically he acted like I am, and because he pays the rent, it's my job.
Oh,
I'm all for making the bed on a daily basis, but not this. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Now we can. This is a very relatable here because Josh had an incident. We've talked about it several times on the show, in which Josh had an intimate encounter with a lady from work. And after some excessive drinking, you wet the bed.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. But I stayed and cleaned the sheets.
Like any gentleman should.
Like any normal person would.
Yes, any gentleman who pisses another person's bed.
Yes.
Don't you sell T-shirts that say that?
Am I the only person who's concerned that this guy is blacking out on work nights?
Yeah, I mean, something else. There's a lot happening here.
Well, let's not bring reality into
I mean,
this.
he obviously couldn't remake the bed because he had to do brain surgery at
Well, he had
9:30.
to bring home the money to pay for the rent. Is that where we're going?
That's
She
right.
should be grateful.
No, not at all.
I'm saying you shouldn't be blacking out on work nights.
I think Willie has the larger point here.
Yeah.
I think he has a drinking problem.
Yeah. Yep.
I think that's obvious.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't.
the funny thing is, this isn't even as bad as the worst. I have a friend who wet the bed and then woke up and tried to blame his girlfriend for wetting the bed. Yeah.
That's
a good move.
The way to
That's
try to.
brilliant.
Yeah, unless your underwear is wet and hers is dry.
What if you're naked?
Yeah, if you're
That
naked.
they were
You're
naked, I
naked.
believe.
Well,
yeah.
if your wiener
The
is
only way
wet
to pass
and her giner is dry.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, doctor, for that medical
All right,
explanation.
let's get your giner in the air.
I don't know what I don't know what to say. I think that
You're not wrong, ma'am, for not wanting
Is
to
this
do
a common thing, by the way? That
That's what
drunk
I'm
guys
wondering.
will
I don't
wet
know.
The bed? This sounds like it happens a fair amount.
I knew someone that would like sleepwalk and pee intoxicated.
I know that too. I have
in a
also.
drawer,
Wait
in
a
a
second.
closet.
Yes, someone was
that's so
telling me a
much
story
worse.
about a guy that would get up and pee in the drawer.
Yes.
And then close the drawer, go back to
Yes.
bed, and have no memory.
Yeah, I
Yep.
peed in the corner of my dorm room
yeah.
once.
Yep, done that
Yep.
too.
Really?
You're a monster.
While sleepwalking?
I was hammered, and I
Yeah.
must have gotten up and. Don't you remember the story of me?
Bathtub.
I slept
Bathtub's
in
not
my
bad. That's a
stayed the night at my brother's because I got so drunk, and then the next morning my sister-in-law found my nephew's blanket was soaking, but his diaper was totally dry, and I must have gotten up and peed in his crib.
You pissed on your nephew?
Apparently, yes.
You were boozing. the night
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
And you were having a lot of fun.
Yep.
By the way,
if he grows up and has a thing for golden shower.
I'll have to ask him. He's like 17 now.
My Uncle Josh.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'd remind him of that.
Hey, Alec, you like being peed on? You're welcome.
Have that conversation with a therapist in the room.
Do we have another letter, Allie Breen?
We do. Dear Allie, when I get in a fight with my boyfriend, he always jokingly asks if my sister is single. I know he's joking, so is it crazy that this makes me so mad?
No, that's why. No, he knows it makes you mad. That's why he pulls out that arrow. That's hilarious.
Yeah, he's trying to press your buttons there.
Wow.
How hot is your sister?
Just ask about his best friend and I don't know, something. Or his dad. Get back at him.
His dad.
Just cheat on him.
Dad's
you know
a
what?
good one.
That'll make him stop.
Oh, boy.
Just That ticks me off. That's annoying. I feel bad for her. I would really get so irate. I would explode every time. Like, I get it. You think you're hilarious.
Why?
Do you and Donnie fight a lot?
Yeah.
What's a lot, Christy?
Well, notice who just turned into one of the extras in The Exorcist.
Yeah. Her eyes got all wide. She looked nuts.
Allie, we have time for one more letter. Once again, it's ALLIBREEN, Ms. Allie Breen, and you can send her your love troubles, and we will fix them.
Yes, right.
Yes,
We're doing
we
a
will.
good job.
That's confident.
Always. Dear Allie, I met a guy on Hinge, and we talked for a few days at length before going out. When he showed up to pick me up for our first date, he showed me that he had gotten my name tattooed on his arm.
Insane.
Oh, no.
Totally insane.
Isn't that sweet?
Run the other way.
What?
How romantic.
Cool.
When I looked freaked out, he told me it was just temporary and a joke. But for real, is this a crazy person?
No, I think that's funny.
It is funny.
I thought it was a real tattoo.
Yeah.
That's
I
funny.
thought
If
it was
it's
too.
temporary, it's fine.
Yeah, I think this guy really was joking with
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. I get it.
That is funny.
Wish Godwin was here.
God.
How did the date
So
go?
give him another.
Is there any?
Yeah, do we know if she went? Did she see him again? Did she like him? Do we know anything?
I don't know. I'll see if I can get a follow-up. It sounds like she was so,
Freaked
worried
out?
about the tattoo
I
thing.
like
She
this
was-
guy.
Yeah,
That's-
but
I like this guy.
How long was it before he said it was a joke? Because I mean, if you go
That's a
more
good
than about a
point.
minute, you're
You're
she's
right.
going to start thinking, okay, this guy's going to have my head in a
Right.
bowling
That's got to
bag.
be a quick reveal.
Yeah, you got to
Hey,
tell
look
him.
what I
Also,
got.
That is.
she's got to really work at it to make sure it's a joke. Because what if she acted freaked out and he just pretended like, oh, no, it's just a joke. Even though it's for real on his arm
Oh, hopefully he scraped it off or
Yeah.
something in front of her.
to show.
Yes.
Well, that's a pretty funny gag.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Allie,
We have to tell the sister.
You don't
guy
like
this
that
is
one?
how
No,
you
I
make
don't
a
like
joke.
that one. No.
what?
You don't like that?
The tattoo.
He
That's
doesn't like
weird.
much.
What is the
Not if Josh
what
is involved,
what particular ilk is the Hinge?
Yes, is there a special
app
angle to
going
that dating
for?
app?
Is that
Just say it's a dating site, because he's not going to understand.
Hinge,
it.
it is a dating site.
no? But
yeah.
I know it's a dating
Yeah.
site, but don't they? They all have some kind of angle.
It's a
Right.
dating site.
Yeah.
On Hinge, you can basically send a message when you like someone. So on
But-
Tinder, it's just swipe right or swipe left. But on Hinge, you can go to a certain picture and say, hey, is that Key West, Florida?
That's not your kid, is it?
Yeah,
That kind of
sure.
thing?
That's better be your niece. Yeah. Or sayonara.
You always have to have your picture taken in
Also-
front of a door
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I would
for the hinge.
follow that.
I see. Very
I think it's one of those ones too
I don't
where
like
it knows that you know certain people and it picks people within your friend network or something. Isn't that part of it?
I don't
That's
know.
creepy.
It
I've
only
never heard
takes from
that.
people in your network. Yeah, I thought there was something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
Well, Allie, be careful out there today. Have fun
Yeah,
with the
have
horses.
fun.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And we'll look forward
Yes.
to talking to you next time. Allie Breen, ALLIBREEN.
Bye.
Sexy time. We have been doing something. Well, explain it, Josh. What exactly is Have You Ever Seen? What does this mean?
Well, we've been asking you to send in your stories about crazy freak accidents or silly things that may have occurred to you, your friends, your family. Something that you don't see every day. So you would lead it with, have you ever seen? And Tom, you've got one?
And they all seem to be in people getting injured. Can't
Well,
we
those
just-
are usually the funniest.
Have you ever seen something fun?
Here's a good one.
Sweet?
This combines a couple things we were talking about today. Have you ever seen your friend pass out in the backyard at a party? You take the electric fence dog collar, put it around his neck. He wakes up screaming as you're carrying him across the yard. Has no idea what's going on.
Yikes.
You drop him and he runs back into the house, thus once again crossing the line and shocking himself.
Oh,
See, that's more of a bad, mean prank. We have
Here's one.
an
I have one.
audio.
Oh.
Go ahead. You read yours first, Christy.
Have you ever seen a friend of mine? I guess this is kind of a story that goes with our stripper story earlier. In church, one of my friends who used to save all of her tips at Cracker Barrel, she would put them in the church plate at church. And her dad one time was sitting in the pew with her, and he said in a very loud voice, "Where did you get all those ones swinging on a pole?"
in church.
In church. Man.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. I don't know what this is.
What?
It's an audio. Have you ever? Let's give it a listen.
Have you ever seen Have you ever been sitting at a bonfire and somebody throws somebody's spare tire into the fire and two guys didn't get up and they look just like the cartoons when a bomb goes off and it was all black and the hair blows back? You guys rock.
I bet. Man, how do you not get up? You just sit there inhaling that?
That's
wow. That's something.
Must be some really good moonshine you're drinking.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever stand in front of the bonfire after a party so you didn't smell like cigarettes or weed when you went home?
That works.
Yeah.
No.
Never did that?
No.
Okay. Just asking. No big deal.
My buddy, we were around a campfire once, and my friend wanted to cook baked beans. And so we just put the can on top of the fire.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And,
Did he open it?
No. And we forgot about it. We just forgot the beans were in there. And so we're just talking late at night, and all of a sudden it sounded like a grenade went off. And scalding hot beans covered everybody. So we were all just standing screaming because covered in these little beans that were
it's like napalm.
And then it looked like we had little oval welts.
Oh my gosh. Josh.
What kind of beans were they?
Like
baked
bushes
beans?
or whatever, yeah.
Did they?
Luckily, the
There was
can
no
piece-
shrapnel?
Yeah, I don't know if it. I didn't see the can. So
It probably wherever the seam was. Would that be the spot where it would go? God, that's
it was so loud, and my one friend was sitting in a lawn chair, and he fell backwards, and he was screaming. It was as good a thing as I've ever seen, but it hurt.
Who's the idiot that put the beans in there?
Mike.
I forgot about
Our
it.
buddy Mike.
Mike.
Yeah.
Would he garage with you as well?
He would, and he was not there the night that we all got arrested.
Yeah. Today in history.
March 9th, my friend.
March 9th.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is a sweet story. This has actually always bugged me.
All right.
The first adopt a highway sign goes up in Texas.
Oh, yeah, how dare they?
Yeah, what?
Why would they ever want people to volunteer to clean up the road?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Adopt a highway.
We pay taxes. Shouldn't people be doing that for? I don't know.
Yeah.
You got some guy that
It's called
has
community service.
some lady with
usually.
filing skills that gets run over by a steamroller because her boss makes her go clean the highway.
Who are you mad at for that one?
I don't know. It just bugs me.
I've never heard anyone be against adopt a highway.
You don't know what he does. Who's pro sniper for littering?
Oh, Tommy.
Don't you hate those people that pull into a parking lot and they dump their ashtray and then drive off?
Oh, who does that? People don't do that anymore, do they?
Oh, they do.
Oh,
So we need a couple of snipers.
People smoke enough to fill up an ashtray? That is
when was the last time you saw somebody smoking in their car?
It's been a while.
Probably Saturday. Just look right in the rearview mirror. Yeah.
Today's Barbie Day.
Yes.
The doll Barbie, because
I'm a Barbie girl.
Barbie
In a
debuted
Barbie
at the
world.
American Toy Fair in New York. Guess what year, Josh?
1941.
Close.
59?
59.
Yeah, that's way
I
close.
was only 22 years old.
You're in the correct century.
I know because I was born in '60, so that was a big deal, and I got the 50-year Barbie or
But
something.
yeah, and then there's a great history with Barbie. And now the Barbie doll represents all kinds of both body types and professions.
Both body types.
I said all kinds of body types.
I thought you said both body types.
No, there are only two, short and tall, right? Yeah.
For my dad, there's just skinny and not acceptable.
Oh, boy.
Remember that song you were singing last week? He's going to yell at me during the break. Remember that song? Yeah.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com.
Hey man, this is Donnie Baker. If you just like that video, then do your part. Like and subscribe. You have to. It's state law.